what the hell?
So if you're a female, and I'm saying this seriously, if you're a female and you're sitting there and you have a man you genuinely like and you actually want to keep him happy, the way you think about it is, how can I increase the status of this man? How can I increase his status?
You see, support him, bro. That's what we mean by support. How can you increase our status? All right. That's the biggest thing that you can bring to our table, bro. How can you make us look better? And we're already being confident. We're already ambitious. We already got a plan. We've already got the vision. We've got the money. How can you make us look even better with everything we've earned? That's how you support a man. 3, 2, 1, and we're live. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me on another episode of Jesus Talks. Jesus Talks. All right, let's jump into this episode today. It's going to be a great episode. All right, I feel good. I feel motivated. I feel strong. I just worked out. So, yo, these reactions are going to be fire. We're starting the part 2 from the last episode, which was Andrew Tate, basically on the Fresh and Fit podcast. And they were going around asking every single girl on that podcast if she is essentially worthy of a man. Like, what does she bring to the table? Okay? This is part 2, and they're going to be asking, why is he worthy? Which I think is fair. As I always say on the show, let's not just point the finger at women. Let's point the finger back at ourselves. Let's understand, why are we worthy? What do women want from us? What do we need to bring to the table? All right? So from their first reaction, they stated, I'm just going to go very quickly, they didn't state any material, any resources or anything to share. They basically just said what women have to bring to the table. All their responses were pretty much either cooking, cleaning, some sort of empathy, some sort of emotional structure, support to them, and or like sexual pleasure as well. So that's what they know they're willing to bring to the table. And as guys, we're cool with that. Respect where it's given. All right, so let's jump into the video.
Daquan donated $200 to say hi. Shout out to you, Daquan.
Gang.
Okay.
Hey, Daquan.
Hey, Daquan. Shout out to you, bro.
Let me say
And then another hundred says,
your environment. He's laughing about what you said. I made a face where he goes, your environment is a product that your surrounding makes absolutely no sense. Your environment is literally your surrounding. That's what he's saying.
Okay. You are a product of your environment, is what she meant to say.
Yeah.
And I will agree with you. You are a product of your environment.
You're a product of what you choose to surround yourself with.
Correct. And that actually is one of the number one indicators of whether somebody's intelligent or stupid, because everybody understands that you are the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with.
So I'm so glad you paid $200.
Wait, what? Okay. I agree with him. What he's saying is basically you are a product of your own environment, because all the personal things that you do in your life, all the personal experiences that you have accumulated throughout your life, that's the real knowledge that you can use every single day. As I always say on this show, I want you to take from these things the way that I process it in my head, and how can you apply it to the real world, all right? That's what I'm here for, right? At least that's what I do for myself, so that's what you're joining on this show. Let me play that.
To prove my point.
No, but what you said is true. But that means if you understand the fact that you are the sum of the people you hang around with, and you hang around with stupid hoes, well, then that says a lot about what you're aiming to be. You know, I'm not saying you do. I'm just saying in general, everyone needs to be very, very careful of who they hang around with in general. That's the
I
only
can
point I'm making.
absolutely elaborate on that. If anyone's wondering, let me know.
Yo, look at her, bro. Yo, can we get to the question? Let's get to the question. Come on.
what should a guy have to date you, Kay? What should he have to date you?
I think that's like the
I
top
agree.
3.
I agree, though.
Number one.
Sorry.
I walk into
I agree. Don't come at me. Don't come at me in the comment sections. Oh, you didn't get that golden nugget. Yeah, bro. You are some of the 5 people you hang around with. All right. I agree with that. Facts.
the room.
Speaking to the mic.
Sorry. I'd say there's top 3 main things I focus on. And the number one is like boss mentality. So like when I meet like a group of men, right, and I walk into a room, like whoever invited me there, it doesn't matter. Like I'm gonna like
boss mentality. You see, like already, bro. We have to think a certain way. We have to plan out our day a certain way, and we have to get things done a certain way, bro. That's that boss mentality she's talking about, bro. That ambition, that confidence in yourself, all the skills you've earned throughout your life and your personal experiences. Oh, God. Come on, man. Come on, bro.
I'm going to like review the room and see who's in charge. I want to know like who invited them all there, who put everything together, who's calling the shots. That's what I'm that's what I'm attracted to, like the boss.
Okay.
Second thing is obviously confidence and the ability of like who they are and what they bring to the table. Because I've seen a lot of very in charge men, but also be very like insecure, and so it's like counterproductive, right? So when you have
so women don't like insecurity, bro. They don't like it when you're insecure. They don't like it when you're feeling too many emotions, bro. They don't, bro. Or at least she doesn't. She doesn't. Let me not speak for all women. She doesn't.
Those two together, and then also the ability to communicate, I think, is the third thing for me. So when you bring all those together, when you're a boss and you communicate and you have confidence, like those three are like a lethal injection to me, and I submit immediately.
Okay, great. That's beautiful. All right. We need to have a boss mentality. So we need to know how to structure our day. We need to know how to balance our emotions. We need to be confident, which you can build through physical activities, things that you're building towards every single day, failing a little bit and getting better. And communication. How do you communicate with others? Are you sharing with others? Are you going out, speaking, genuinely having a good conversation back and forth, understanding where they're coming from? All great things to have as a man.
Just say my name, baby. Come on.
There you go.
I know you want me to.
Fresh.
Okay.
All right.
That, bro.
Oh, we got Daquan again. $200. God damn, Daquan.
No
Okay.
way.
He definitely bagged him, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100, bro. He definitely bagged that, bro.
Hey,
Here's another 200.
to tell you, you still made no sense. Here goes. Here's another 200 to tell you, you still made no sense. He made sense of what you said, you idiot.
Wow.
So why don't you just pay him to suck his dick already?
Oh, shit. Daquan, you heard that? Oh, shit.
Oh man.
Selena, what about you?
You know what? Let's lighten the tone because Daquan's pretty funny. I must admit. No, Daquan's making me laugh, but I'm gonna try and be a gentleman. It's a man's job, isn't it? Our jobs to we wander the earth and just constantly make sense of what women are trying to say. Isn't that what we're trying to do, basically?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
If you want to get laid, yeah.
Do you agree with that? Facts or cap? Is it our job to go around figuring out what women want? This is something we have to do as a duty, as a guy. If you want to mate with other people, do you have to go out and figure out what they want? The answer is yes. The answer is fucking yes, bro.
If you want to get laid, if you want to survive out here, they run their mouth for 2 hours, and at the end of it, you're like, all right, bitch, so you're mad? That's what you gotta learn to decipher.
But what are you mad about?
Yeah, you gotta learn to decipher. Well, we know what she's mad about, but we did it anyway, and it is what it is. So
Right.
that's the game.
Selena, what do you look for in a man? Because I know you got some list of stuff.
Pen and paper.
Actually, no, you guys, you're surprised. I shortened my list. All I look for now is money.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
That's it?
That's it. That's all she looks for. Money. Straight up money. She don't care about communication. And she don't care about confidence, which is cap. She definitely cares about all those things and money. But she just stated money. She's just keeping it real.
It's me 6 months ago.
Yeah,
You remember the first time I was on the
My
show and
list
you
is
asked me that? That was the first thing I said.
Money.
Okay.
You know what?
money.
I really wish I was rich. Such a catch. I wish I had money.
Thanks, babe.
I really wish I had money.
No,
but
just because
I'm struggling.
No, I'll fuck a poor guy. Fine.
Oh, okay. So I stand a chance.
I won't wife a poor
Well, no. You'll be fucked by a poor guy. Like, you can't fuck. Listen, you will die by the sword. Don't talk to me about. Don't talk to me about
By the
fucking-
sword.
I will mess you up.
to me
I will mess you up.
with
I'll mess you up at a level you're not prepared for, whether I'm rich or
We'll
not.
see about that.
All right.
We'll see about
We'll see
that.
about that.
Just
There you go.
see
You
about
heard it now.
My dude is like bro. He's like planning his next meal right now, bro. That's literally what we're watching right now. We're watching Andrew Tate plan his next meal, bro. And that meal is Selena Powell.
Next fresh and fit is gonna be her sitting here limping. I fucked with the champ.
Just so you know, Selena,
I
he's
wanna
actually
know,
black.
I want to know who blew her
He's
back
actually
out,
black.
though. Are you the one who blew her back out? Yeah. Okay.
We're gonna see.
Carry on.
Selena, what made you change your mentality to shorten the list? So you say.
Honestly, I've been through it all, so I started liking guys for who they are.
Oh yeah, that's a mistake.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah, and I realized I became like the bitch who was getting iced out, like trip to vacations, to the one who's paying for all that shit. And I still got dragged through the fucking mud. So I was like, you know what? back to the old me.
You know, I don't want to jump in because I know we're trying to go around the panel and ask the questions. I don't want to jump in.
Yeah.
But what's really interesting about a lot of these
Hoeing never hurt me. Being loyal did, bitch.
No, but a lot of these conversations are interesting because
Wow, bro. Hoeing never hurt me, but being loyal did. That I felt that.
talk about male and female.
Fuck
right?
out of here.
We talk about men do this, women do this, and a lot of it is true.
Well, guess what? I'm the female version of you.
No, you were absolutely fucking not. anyway, back to my
Is Selena Powell the female version of him, of Andrew Tate, bro? Facts or cap?
point. When we're talking about men and women doing
We
certain
both
things,
rich and we both only want.
please,
Well, you want pussy, I
please,
want dick. So
please,
let's get
So
the-
please.
Selena, let him finish, and then you could say what you want to say.
I'm
Exactly.
sorry,
He didn't interrupt
Byron.
you. He didn't interrupt you. Let him finish, then you can say what you got to say.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm
One
Yes.
at a time.
So, because we talk about men and women a lot, and a lot of those points are true because men think a certain way, women think a certain way. But there is also a huge element of just basic human nature.
Mhm.
So, what she said about I tried to be the nice girl and got taken advantage of, human nature is to take advantage of people who are too pussy. That's human nature.
Yeah,
That's not
it
about
is.
man and woman, right? If you're too pussy for your man, he's gonna take advantage of you.
I
If a
like-
man's too pussy for a woman, he can take advantage. If we're too
As
pussy
always.
to the government, they'll take advantage for you know you're
Facts.
getting 4 injections.
Facts.
That's how the world goes, right? So that's even about man and woman. That's human nature. You have to have boundaries as an individual. So I think it's a lot of these debates, a lot of these
Pretty
things
much
people get.
Everybody's gonna take advantage of every single person in the world. We're driven by greed, I guess, and selfishness, and that's why we create boundaries. So that comes with communication. So stop thinking about what other people are gonna do, bro. Honestly, like just learn to set your own boundaries. Learn to set your own standards.
Confused.
Stop assuming or expecting these things from people without you communicating it to them. That's how you can apply it to your life.
Like men say, men do this, women do this. People do that.
Yeah.
Right? Let's not confuse it because people do that. They'll abuse any power you give them.
Right.
That's what
True.
people do.
What do you think, Selena? True or not?
No, he's 100% true. A guy's only gonna do what you allow.
You
Facts.
teach people how to treat you.
Exactly. And I taught the guy I was dealing with, just treat me any type of way you got it, babe.
Mm.
But that's what changed me into being a soulless cunt bitch.
That is so. I've never heard anything so attractive. I can't wait till the day I got money. I can't wait till the day I got money and get myself a soulless cunt bitch. That's what I've always wanted. I'll give you. What do you want,
Selena, she like Medusa or some shit, bro.
baby? You want a handbag? Let's go, baby. You tell me what you want. I'm gonna go saving up. I'm gonna go back to Kroger's, and when I finish my shift, I'll get you anything you need.
There you
All
go.
right.
So
What
money
about you?
only is what she cares about.
What do
Fair
you
enough.
want
I
in a
don't give a
man?
fuck about nothing else. You don't gotta be. I'm never gonna in a relationship again. I'm gonna be a whore till the day I fucking die, bitch. I got it.
God damn
Amen.
it.
Amen.
I'm
All
just kidding. Unless
What about
I'm
you?
just kidding.
What do you want in a man?
Girl
I
that
think
said
the
amen, you never
primary
get
thing
married,
for
bro.
me at this point is safety.
Just for saying that, she never getting married, bro. She shouldn't have said that.
I think
Okay.
confidence is one thing. Safety is really the element. Safety financially, safety mentally. Provide me a space to feel secure with you because I can do everything else. You know, I can be the finance, I can be the provider, but I would prefer to step into masculine energy so that I can step back into like being a divine feminine. But
Smart
that
answer.
only comes with safety. You have to give your woman the space to be able to just step back.
I have a quick question for you. Earlier, so would
But by safety, she's confusing me a little bit. She said mental safety, safety financially, and then she's like, I could provide all those things, but I want to be able to step back and let you handle all those things. So pretty much, we got to handle the finances, we got to handle your mental security, your emotional security, all these things. These are all things we have to do. That we have to learn how to do. We gotta build these things in us.
be fair to say that safety is a pretty, it's a tangible thing. It's important.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, when a man provides it.
Yes.
So if a man is providing you safety and that's pretty important, isn't it fair to ask you, what do you bring to the table? Because earlier you said any guy that asked.
Because earlier she said, and I have it right here, she said, I don't need to bring nothing to the table. Why should I? I just want a man who comes out of nowhere and gives me all these things that I crave without putting the energy out there.
That is like, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
I
So if
will.
a man brings safety to you, isn't it fair for him to demand that you bring
I
something
will.
to the table as well?
I will give you that. I never said I was not bringing anything to the table at all, though.
She's
But-
She literally said that. She did. but just keep taking accountability because you're doing a good job right now.
I never said that I never said that I bring nothing to the table. You provide me safety, I'll provide you the same.
But I think it's within a man's right to ask what.
Okay, wait, you provide us safety how though? Because if I provide you physical safety, you're not going to provide me that same physical safety, bro. Look at this. I got punched in the face sparring today. Y'all not doing that. Yeah, and why do I get punched in the face? So that I learn to not take a back step, to push forward. Building the tolerance, bro.
Do you bring to the table if he's going to bring you safety? I think it's fair to ask.
I guess so.
So what do you bring
So what
to
do
the
you bring
table?
to the table?
Okay.
So what do I bring to the table?
To the man that gives you safety.
Keep
So
in
to
mind,
the man-
get this way, okay? Look, like if you had your ideology, if a man was giving you everything you've ever asked for, what would you provide in return?
Yeah.
How about that?
So I'm 24. I've been engaged I was engaged for a while. So I've lived that. I should have put my ring on. So I was engaged for a little bit. In terms of what I provided,
You think she broke off the engagement? Do you think she broke off the engagement? Because I think she broke off the engagement. I'm gonna keep it 100. I think she broke off the engagement. Because how are you gonna give her a ring and then take it back? I don't see that, bro. I think when guys make their choice, they're gonna follow through on it. But let's see. I'm betting on this.
in the fact,
You
like
broke
in
it
our
off or he broke it
relationship,
off?
I did.
Oh, you broke. Oh, shit.
I just felt like I was
Why?
too young. I wasn't
I told you she broke it off, bro.
enough.
Facts.
I was.
Did the right thing.
I'm gonna be real.
That's actually the wrong thing.
I did not feel. I did not feel like I was enough.
Really?
In the
Why aren't you
space
married?
mentally?
We'll talk about that. We'll answer that in a second.
I'm sure we will.
We'll come back.
But
Let's get
men
right
and women
to
are not
it.
the same.
Bro, she just messed up her chance, bro, to probably be happy in life, bro. Ladies, if it's a good deal, it's a good deal, bro. Learn to negotiate a great deal, bro. Damn.
Ladies,
I did not.
But I'm assuming.
Clearly.
it does not benefit
Clearly.
you to push back marriage, but it definitely benefits us.
Really?
I didn't want to marry him. I didn't think I was enough at the time. I was also only 18 when I said
What's your
yes.
background?
Wrong.
I'm Mexican and Dominican.
I mean, listen, bro. At 18, bro, it's not enough for you to develop and have life experiences.
Trouble. That's trouble.
Okay.
That's trouble right there.
I'm Mexican and Dominican, but in terms of what I bring to the table, I definitely agree with you in terms of like being like a classic, timeless female. Like,
Traditional.
be at home. I like to take care of the person.
She said classic and traditional, bro. Don't fall for this trap card, bro. Because as soon as you start saying I want to be classic and traditional, and you're not exactly stating your standards, they're gonna say, oh, back in traditional days, guys used to cheat and women used to be okay with it. So that's that trap card y'all playing right there, bro. So I'm just giving y'all a warning, bro. I'm just giving y'all a warning.
that I'm
Straight up.
with. I know that that's who I am just by nature. I'm super mommy in terms of
Nurturing.
like how I want to deal with my man. Like I want to cook dinner. I want to do laundry. I want to make sure that he looks nice and do all of those
Great. She's saying those things now because she wasn't saying those things before.
things. But I also want to, like she said, make sure that he's okay mentally. Like making sure that his future is on track, pushing him to be the best version of himself. And I expect the same from him
For the
in
record.
return.
Cool. Okay.
All right.
Nah, fuck all that cooking cleaning. He'll still cheat.
Selena would just put our kitchen on fire. That's why she feels that way.
No, fuck that. I cooked and cleaned and did everything. Fuck that.
Okay.
You gotta
Money
treat them how
only.
they treat you, bitch. Uber Eats.
All right, Selena, we got to let the.
But all right, can we just agree, bro, that she probably would have been better off and not hoeing off? She just let the dude cheat, bro. Like, she pretty much chose, like, yo, I can just allow this guy to cheat and have a happy life. Dude probably loved her, all these things. And then, like, the whole life. And she'd rather die in the whole life than to be cheated on. Like, it sounds sad coming from her, bro. So, like, that's the energy I'm getting off of it. She keeps saying it.
The girls speak.
I'm
right,
sorry.
go ahead.
Like, what the
Oh,
fuck?
I guess I would say a man that's compassionate with his career, someone who's mature. That's a
So career driven, mentally mature.
big deal with me because I do deal with a lot of men in the industry that I'm in. So just like having that trust within me that I'm going to act right when I'm out in public with people. It's huge for me. Confidence as well. I can't be with a weak man who thinks that I'm his competition.
Confidence.
And yeah, just someone who's honest, I guess you could say.
Cool. And
So all these, she just stated a guy, I cannot compete. We cannot be in constant competition. So what I'm assuming is that he's obviously earning more than her. That's what she's trying to say by that. That's why she said career driven and very confident in himself to keep pushing his career forward, to keep making the money, to keep earning the most money. That's what I got from that intuitively.
okay.
I'm going to say someone that's intelligent, someone that can hold a conversation, headstrong, so knows what he wants and goes for it. So self-motivated, determined, and yeah.
And did your man have all these traits?
Yes.
All right. Intelligent, mentally strong, and self-determined, bro. So basically disciplined. Let's just say that. Let's just say disciplined. All right. So right here, all these women literally stated they want a guy that has a great mentality, that has a lot of confidence, great communication, brings the money in. Not all of them talked about money, but fairly enough, like confident, ambitious, career-driven men, intellectual. All these things they mentioned. All these things we have to build up over time. If you're not focusing on those things, you're not gonna get a traditional girl. You're not gonna find her, bro. You're not. You gotta build up. You're not even gonna find a hoe, bro, like that. Like you have to build on yourself every single day. These are the things that women want. So stop being lazy. Stop putting things off. Stop overthinking things. Set a structure for yourself. Be disciplined. Start slowly and just be consistent. Just build it little by little every single day, like you're building a small house, bro. Like I said, I do Muay Thai, bro. I spar. I get punched. Iron sharpens iron, bro. Every single day, just little by little. I'm not killing myself. I'm not breaking every single bone. But sometimes you get hit. And you keep pushing forward.
Oh, that's so cute.
Lucky, I guess.
Lovely.
Okay, Andrew. What does the legendary Tate want in a woman? Please tell us.
You know what would be even a little bit more interesting? Just very, very quickly, because we've done enough.
He's gonna say a robot, bro. He's gonna say a robot.
We've done enough panels.
Yeah. And
What do you girls think men want? Just quickly,
Dick.
one word. What do you? Because
Dick.
I don't know if most women actually understand what men are looking for. What do you think?
Not a moocher.
Oh, I'm gonna say
Pussy,
girl.
dick. What are we looking
best
for?
friend.
Okay,
Best friend? That's close.
Kay has her hand raised.
I know what men want.
What?
I think they want a little bit
Okay,
of
so
everything.
like I said,
I think they want
let me lead by example real quick, because I'm a guy, so I'm gonna talk for what I want, and let's see if it matches up to what they're saying. Pretty much, I like these things. I like loyalty. I like a nurturing woman. I like a woman that can cook, can clean, can be very organized. I seek this in employees. So I have it myself. So I'd obviously seek it in my partner. I don't want somebody to disorganize. So that's why I like them to be able to clean. If I don't have the time, they're able to jump in. They know what has to be done. Able to keep everything nice and organized and clean. A woman that knows how to cook, bro. My girl said it, bro. Keep his belly full and his balls empty, bro. Like, how you gonna hate? How you gonna hate, bro? That a girl that's a great listener. I think that's what men really want, bro. Like compliance, like to truly be compliant in that sense of submissiveness, right? A woman that's discerning, that has a good sense of judgment. Like, and these are all things that have to be built up too, bro. So that's why these are things that I look for. Let's see if women think that this is what men look for, And obviously, the cherry on top, the thing that we look for at first, the very most, is attractiveness, bro. Attractiveness, bro. How she looks is so important, bro. She can have all these qualities, and for some guys, if she's not attractive enough, he not doing it.
They want someone who they can like be freak with.
Yeah, but
they also want a girl they can come home to cook them a meal. Who's gonna make sure they have food on the table?
Yeah,
Who's gonna make sure their laundry is clean? Who's gonna make sure their bag is in their fucking right? Their bills are paid.
All right.
Who's gonna be like,
And women are obviously gonna be like, "Oh, you want a mother? You want a mother?" Yeah, bro. If you're gonna marry her, you're gonna have kids with her. What do you expect? She needs to have those qualities.
what?
That's
Full
true.
force.
Okay,
They want a CFO. They want a CEO. They want a fucking everything.
All
want
right.
a full force woman.
Nobody said nothing about no CEO. Nobody said nothing about that, bro. No forceful woman. Nobody said none of that. That's where she's straying away from that conversation.
And if you don't provide all of those options on the table, you're nothing to this point.
I think that
Like you have all full force, like you're worthless.
You can have all those and you'll still be worthless. It's up to the guy.
No matter if you're in
bitch.
school,
All right,
you're a
ladies.
nurse, whatever you gotta go.
See, this is where you get like a very combative mind between genders and shit. And if you have a woman think like this and you have a man think like this, a relationship's not gonna work. So you need to have two people, again, that have set their boundaries, that know they like each other, that find each other attractive. Those people can build and maintain a healthy relationship over time, but you can't be competitive in this way. Combative.
No,
One mic at a
you
time.
ain't got these things at home. It's gonna be an issue. Like
Bianca.
that's what men
All right,
want.
Bianca, you had something? Go ahead.
I think that men, in regards to having a woman, think more long term or in the future. And a lot of the people that are on here want somebody that's gonna raise their kids like well.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Okay. Selena, did you have something?
Again, a father figure. A man who can lead by example, bro. He doesn't just say it. He doesn't force it down people's throat. He wakes up. He does it. Therefore, he teaches that to his kid, and he expects his kid to do it because he does it every day.
You just trying to say something before?
No, I'm just saying, like, I feel like a guy, you can't like raise a man in the sense, like, you can cook, you can clean, you can do all this shit that these girls named. A guy's only gonna act right if he wants to, period. Like,
Oh, let me tell you. Let me.
Again, the question is, what do you think men want?
was the good girl. I stepped out of the spotlight.
Yeah, we heard this story. Blah blah. You were the good girl. Now you're a hoe. We get it.
Exactly, bitch.
Listen, let me give you all an insight into how men actually think.
Go
Right.
ahead.
Bam.
So men live in a world which is extremely competitive. I know you girls think it's competitive on Instagram and filters and all that shit, but it's much harder in the male.
Filter.
Yeah, because you're all trying to compete for how you look, right? But for men, it's far more competitive in many other ways because we have to compete not only on how we look, but it's also competing on things we can't even help, right?
Mhm.
You're born short. What are you gonna do? You know what I mean?
Look at me, bro. Look at me, bro. I'm not tall, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm not tall, bro. And this thing, you have to be self-aware of your weaknesses, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get short jokes. You're gonna get big nose jokes. You're gonna get all this shit, bro. It's fine. It's cool, bro. It is what it is. Grow the thick skin, bro. Embrace the things you have, bro. Embrace the fact that you're actually able to better other parts of yourself. Embrace that confidence, bro.
You know, your dick's small. What are you
Knee
gonna do?
surgery.
Right? So
That's
we're trying to compete. Think of all the things you just asked for. You want a guy who's intelligent, a guy who can hold a conversation, a guy who's wise, a guy who's dominant, a guy who can provide safety. You need a guy who's brave, a guy who's capable to provide safety, right? So men are competing in many different realms. It's extremely difficult to be a man. So we're constantly competing, and what we're looking for is status. Men love status. This is the reason why men do the things they.
Why do you say status, bro? We all know his status. Or am I bugging? Am I bugging? We all know his status. But yo, he's spitting some facts right now, bro. He's spitting some straight facts, bro. He's pretty much repeating everything I just said, I guess.
Do. Why do men join the army and go out there and risk having their legs blown off? It's because they get to say they're a soldier. Why did I enter the cage and enter the ring 87 times to get to say I'm a world champ? I risked my life. Well, that doesn't make any logical sense. Why would I risk my life to go fight some psycho from Russia? Because I get to say I'm the champ, right? Status. Men want status. So what do we want from our woman? We want someone who's going to help us with our status.
Yeah.
And status is going to be derived from scarcity, right? So you're not going to be able to help us with.
Sheesh, bro. You see, this is where you just gain that fruitful sense of knowledge, bro. Because I didn't even think like this, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100. I didn't even think like this. But what he's saying is very factual. Let's repeat it again.
Status. Men want status. So what do we want from our woman? We want someone who's going to help us with our status.
Yeah.
And status is going to be derived from scarcity, right? So you're not going to be able to help us with our status if you're acting like every other.
Pretty much scarcity. That's why there's only a few men that can achieve the status that women desire, bro. Because we're so competitive. We're willing to do anything to get there.
Chick out there.
Yeah.
So that's why we want you to be beautiful, of course. But we also want you at home. We don't want you in the club because I can get a beautiful girl who goes to the club. Every other dude has one. But we want one who's beautiful and at home because that makes her unique. And if she's unique, I gain what? Status.
Okay, well,
Yo, look at her, bro. Look at her, bro. Just be mad disrespectful, bro. Hone it up.
We're
Does that make sense?
right. Makes
Is this
sense.
starting to make sense, right?
It does.
So if you want to make your man happy, you have to sit there and say, how can I increase this man's status? It's extremely easy. I'll tell you something. I've been to 72 countries. I've lived all around the world. And it's really interesting to me where
Just on a finish lean and you can go.
certain cultures have they act in certain ways. It's all a little bit different. But when I was in Russia, for example, I had a girlfriend from Russia. If my boys came over, my friends came over, the first thing she did was come and go, anyone want a drink? Can I make coffee? And she wasn't doing that because she gave a shit about people having coffee. She knew it increased my status for this hot bitch to walk in and start offering drinks and food.
I was there, comrade. I know.
This dude's wilding, bro.
Are they what the?
So if you're a female, and I'm saying this seriously, if you're a female and you're sitting there and you have a man you genuinely like and you actually want to keep him happy, the way you think about it is, how can I increase the status of this man? How can I increase his status?
You see, support him, bro. That's what we mean by support. How can you increase our status? All right. That's the biggest thing that you can bring to our table, bro. How can you make us look better? And we're already being confident. We're already ambitious. We already got a plan. We've already got the vision. We've got the money. How can you make us look even better with everything we've earned? That's how you support a man. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Jesus. Let's keep it 100. Everybody that's new and subscribing, I love y'all, bro. We're going to keep growing. We're on a rocket ship right now. So don't subscribe if I have not brought you any value that you can apply to your life. Don't do it. Don't do it. If I have, then we can keep learning and dissecting from these videos. Peace.